back to Dev Online. In the previous video we was talk about what is JavaScript, advantages of JavaScript, why we study JavaScript, and so on. In this video today we are going to discuss about syntax of JavaScript and how to enabling of JavaScript and how and where we can place the JavaScript. So let's start. First of all, we are talking about JavaScript syntax. So JavaScript can be implemented using JavaScript statements that are placed within the script tag in HTML tags in a web page. So basically, you can place the script tag containing your JavaScript anywhere within your web page, but it is normally recommended that you should keep it within your body tag. So the script tag alert the browser program to start interpreting all the text between these tags as a script. A simple syntax of your JavaScript will appear like this. So if we are in here, we are in the body tag and this is a script tag. So here you can write your JavaScript code, whatever JavaScript code, like variables, console log, or variable, you can say x is equal to 1. So here you can write JavaScript code. Second thing, the script tag takes two important attributes. Number one, language. This attribute is specify what scripting language is using. So typically we are calling here language is equal to, and then string operation, and we call here JavaScript. So you tell to the browser we are using language JavaScript. In the new browser nowadays, if you don't write this language attribute, so it doesn't matter, still will be HTML file can understand what you guys are writing it. Second thing is type. So we always, whenever we try to write JavaScript, we telling to the browser, to the HTML file, that this type, this script tag have a text, JavaScript text, is not HTML. This tag element is not HTML, it's JavaScript. And after this, your codes go down here and you can write your codes. Variable x is equal to 1, or you can simple say x is equal to 1, like this. So let's start. First, JavaScript code. Let's just take a simple example to print out hello world. So hello world, so we call a function document.write. We already write include the script tag. Basically I write it wrong. Let me see here, now is completely script tag. So here we can tell them to the browser document.write, so parentheses string. In the string we are telling to the browser on the document write hello world. What should you guys expect him on the browser? This code, what will be produced? So let's check it out. What is going to us showing? I'm going to just in another browser, and I have another browser off. So you can see here hello world. What we write here, document.write hello world. Basically we call a function document.write which writes a string into our HTML documents. Now here is one thing more, white spaces and line breaks. Basically JavaScript ignores space tabs. If you write like this, document.write hello world, What are you guys thinking? It should be work with the same way? Let's check it out again. It's nothing changed. If we refresh it, the same way it's working. You can use spaces, tabs, and new lines freely in your program, and you are free to format and indent your program in a neat and consistent way that makes the code easy to read and understand. That's why JavaScript is very good. Other thing, semicolon. Semicolons. Basically, semicolons are optional. Simple statements in JavaScript are generally followed by semicolons characters, just as they are in the C and C++ or Java language. So, however, allow you to omit this semicolon in each section. Each of your statements are placed on a separate line. So, for example, if we write here var, or you can say var1 is equal to 10, and here we write var2 is equal to 20. So JavaScript doesn't have any error for this. It is good. They are proud. But if you want to write, for example, var is equal to var, you can name it. So basically var first name, you can say first name is equal to John, and then if you want write another var with like this last name and say is equal to John Doe. So you have to write semicolon. Without semicolon it will be not work. So first of all, look, you can see you have to do semicolon when you calling so many things in the one line. Otherwise JavaScript will be not understand what you guys wanted. But I am recommended here to you guys programming practice to use semicolons in every line. If you want a line, single line using, or this is the best practice for the developer to use semicolons in every variable and every place. Now we are talking about case sensitive. So JavaScript is a case sensitive language. This means that the language keywords, variables, function names, everything like and any other identifier must always be typed with a consistent capitalized letter. Capitalized letter means, like before I was did, var last. So name should be in capital. The first name of the variable will be small, and his another name should be start with a capital letter. The JavaScript know that this is some kind of variable or some kind of function you using the function name you are using. For example, you can say here another way we can describe like function, and then you call my and then say function. So now JavaScript know this is the my function, like this. So JavaScript basically case sensitive. Variables, and they have a two types. So like basically if you are not write it, for example, if we go again to the for example, last name is equal to Doe, and var last name is Peter. So JavaScript basically taking is something else. Is a two different variable. JavaScript always takes two different variables. If you want to check it, so always be remember JavaScript is a case sensitive identifier. So all JavaScript identifiers are case sensitive. You have to use case sensitive language whenever you call functions or variables. You have to use case sensitive identifiers. Now I'm going to tell you how we can use comments in the JavaScript. So in the JavaScript, comments working with support like a bold C style or C++ styles comments. So like any text between these two slash command. So like I'm writing here some text is here. So JavaScript take it as a comments. After this you can call variable, or if you are not using here, so JavaScript will be in another line. Also JavaScript will be take the another variable, but if you write here variable, so it will be take in the comment section. Okay, this is the comments. Other way we can type here, like I'm using some last name is equal to do. So we are using here two variable basically, and variable one is like this. If I want to, this all is in the comments, so how you can do that? Another way you can just do by the all. If you see all over code, if you press this, so how long you're gonna be write anything, it will become in the comments. Let me give you some example. If we are using here again some code we are writing like first name, you can see here is showing we are writing comments, but if we are using here, so it will be considered as a JavaScript. So like this you can use your comments in your JavaScript file. And the best way, when you write variable last name here, like last name is equal to do, so you after this you can write comments. This name I am using for the user name, anything you can write. So whenever you checking your code after long code, it will be, you will be recognized, oh, this last name I was used for this one, and this last name I use for here. Here is I use this function. So the comments is very helpful for you when you're using comments. Now next thing is how we enable JavaScript. So all the modern browsers come with built-in support for JavaScript. Frequently you may need to enable or disable this support manually. This chapter explains the procedure of enabling and disabling JavaScript support in your browser like Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome and Opera, and some other browser it is working. I am going to show you in this video about Chrome, okay, how you can enable JavaScript when you coding. If your JavaScript is not enabled, so your browser cannot take the JavaScript, your browser cannot debug or code of your JavaScript. So let me take you to the let me take you to here, the Chrome browser. This is my Chrome browser basically, and here you can go in the setting. When you select setting, it will become in another tab which will be open. You guys will have to come down in advanced section. When you come at the advanced section, you have to, here is privacy. We have to check about for the privacy. So let me look for the privacy section. Reset system printing languages. Where is privacy support? Basically under the privacy section is coming. Say browsing, with content, clear browsing data, languages, printing, accessibility, system, and reset setting. Where was this? Goes in advanced privacy. Okay, all Chrome sign in, use production, save browsing, release and using, web browsing, send do not, content sending, clear browsing history, languages. location here. Sorry, I know I was misplaced. So here is content setting. You know this. So in the content setting, you can come here. You can see here I allow JavaScript. If you click on this, you can have JavaScript. I allow. You can say block sites, whichever you sites want to block them. And I say always recommended. Basically, the Chrome is always recommended to allow it, but you can sometime is it off. So you have to go in the Chrome setting. And the setting, let me show you again. In the setting, you have to come in advanced setting, and the advanced setting in the privacy section here have a content setting. When you come to the content setting, so here you can use, like, you can control your cookies, your location, so ask for a camera, microphone, so many other things. But we are talking about the JavaScript, the language you have to enable or not. So like here is a lot of function which is some of I enable, some of not using. So like this, if you are going to the JavaScript in Opera, so you can right now you can note it. So go to the menu, and after the menu have advanced option in the dialog box, and then content list item, and over there you can enable your JavaScript. Now third we have placement. I'm sharing with you guys screen if you will be thinking how I'm making, but this is the way I'm making videos nowadays here. So JavaScript placement, there is a flexible given to include JavaScript code anywhere in HTML documents. However, the most preferred ways to include JavaScript, let me show you wherever you guys can use JavaScript. So first we are going to use JavaScript in the head section. You can let me remove from here. So we are going in the head section. In the head section we write script, like usually we write script, and then type. We have to define some always type. So we can say text JavaScript. We're telling to the head section, okay, we are writing some JavaScript code. And here I'm going to call some function, which is the function name is say hello. Say hello have a function, and this function we are going to object. So object is alert. We are alerting something. In the alert I'm saying hello world. So I'm selecting hello world. Now in the head section I write it, so you know that in the head section if you write something, it's not showing in the browser, is basically in the head section. Here I am going to make the different way I'm going to show you, so you will be learn input type. So basically input type I'm using button, and this button I'm giving him on click function, on click. In the on click I'm telling to the browser, to the JavaScript, okay, use this say hello function. Say hello, this function, use it, and the value of the button, of the input of the button, basically value is say hello. I'm closing take of input. So let's see how it works. Let me open in the default browser which I'm using. So here you can see the button of say hello. When I'm click on this, the function will be run hello world, which we right in the head section say hello world. So one way is this, you can use this JavaScript in the head section. Second way, we can use in the body section. So in the body section I'm going to write, let me take this code to remove, and this is also removed. So let me show you in the body section we are going to use in the body section. So script, in the script have same like a type text JavaScript, and then I'm telling to the browser document, document dot write. I'm saying document dot write hello world. What I'm saying to the JavaScript in the body section document, and after this, basically in the head of body section, in the body section upper side, not on the down side, down label. So I'm giving here a p tag. This, sorry, here is a paragraph. In the paragraph I'm writing this is a page body basically. So here I'm writing the page body. Now let's see what's the difference between in the body section when we write. So I'm going to again open in. So you can see here hello world is come before the paragraph because we use JavaScript in the head of body, the upper side of the body. We use this. This is a page body come in the down section. Now there is another way. Another way we can use, look, the same code I'm going to cut and paste it here. If I'm paste here down, so what will be effect? Let me open again in the browser. So now you can see the p tag goes up and the hello words come down in the HTML tag. There is another way you can place your JavaScript in the head section and in the body section. So for the in the head section I'm going again and telling to the browser that's a script tag which is type text JavaScript. Write it correct, JavaScript, yes, okay. And then here I'm calling like the same function before I was called function, and the function name is say hello, and here is a function parentheses and object is alert. So in the alert we calling alert variable hello world here. So this function I already write here in the head section. Second, I'm writing here the script tag. Before script tag I write one paragraph and this write hello world. Now I'm making for this function the say hello function using same like input we used before. So input type, sorry I use a lot of JavaScript, sorry, no, here is not with after the script tag input which is type button, and then function event, you can say event call on click, when you click on the button. So we have a function say hello, and we can use say hello function on click here like this, and then value of button is say hello. And now close the tags of input. So now you can see here we use JavaScript code in the head section also, in the body section, the middle of the body also, and after middle body we create a one button. So let open in the default browser. You can see the paragraph, this is a page body. So you can see this is a page body before the script tag hello world. And the second come hello world, the JavaScript code in the body section. And after this, when we click on this button of hello world, so that is also enabled. The purpose of this placement is very simple. You can use JavaScript in your HTML file anywhere. Now there is another way you can use JavaScript, which is our an external file. So external file, for the external file we are going open a folder, basically I didn't have folder, So this is basically tutorial folder, but it's never open. So I'm opening this folder. Okay, so I have this folder which is I already the same code. Now I'm making another file which is I'm just say javascript.js. so this is our javascript js file. So now what we have to do, in the head tag here you can say script, then type text JavaScript, and then you have to define the source of file, and the source of file here is JavaScript, and then you have to close this. When you close this, so let me show you, let me take out these all thing or not is depend on you, but external JavaScript how you can use it, I'm going to show you one thing more. I'm just going to use console log here. In the console log I'm telling to its works. Let me save this file and let's go to the open the browser. If you see the open, all other function also working. And the for the console log, when you go right click on your page and select inspect, and now come here on the console log, you can see here its work. Did you see here its work? So basically external JavaScript mostly for the bigger web pages, web application, you have to use external JavaScript code. The same function, for example, the same function say hello alert. If I'm taking here, bring it here, function say hello alert word, I'll take it out from this head section. And if we now go again to the browser, it works, is still here because the JavaScript, the console log is here. And now if we click on the say hello, it works. Now you guys can see it is working also. So for the today video, we are discuss JavaScript syntax, JavaScript placement, comments, and enabling JavaScript. I hope you guys like my video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any question or if you guys stuck anywhere, please comments below in the video section. See you in the next video.